say you ain't had any value. No, say you have value. You got value, and the currency changed from money to gold. It's gone. When money come, all that money that you had, once it's gone, it's gone. Now, what's your value?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, but the value is what.
It's what's inside. Right.
Wait, peep this. No. I know. So peep this. Because you have value, whatever the next currency is, you'll be able to
accumulate that,
right? You'll be able to accumulate that. So the value is not the tangible thing; is who you.
What's inside?
Right. And you gotta realize, like you just said, sister just said, they keep tearing down our image. Why? Why are they tearing down our image?
It's all a part of the programming, though. The program.
The program.
Yeah.
It's a program. Listen, at any organization is people that work for the system, and they all work with at their own positions. Like a car, each wheel has their own motion. Everything has to operate in its own way for the car to move. The battery has its own job. The alternator has its own job. The starter got its own job. We got people under our skin complexion that work in the system.
Yes. The thing is that the system works for the people who created it because they know how to work their system. It's those people who are not.
I'm gonna speak on black people when I say this. I'm gonna speak on black people. The biggest problem, reason why we have the biggest divide, because a lot of us, we fight against ourselves. And that's obvious. But here's what we fight against ourselves with. Rich black people look down on poor black people. Or on the flip side, poor black people look at rich black people and think they too good for us. And the problem is, it's like this is a whole conflict where it's a circular. It's
always a competition.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't even say competition because there's no competition.
It's not, but it is.
It's the competition.
Because the competition comes in where there's people trying to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah, exactly. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's a competition.
How many of us, our parents left us some money? How many of us, our parents started us with some shit? We're the only people that don't leave legacy. We leave clothes, belts.
So we're enslaved.
The goal is to have a family and produce and multiply good energy and knowledge in your kid and leave a legacy. Leave some bread as a tool, not for them to love it, but as a tool for them
to be able to expand as well.
And to harvest something. Like, that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Love God, love your family, and leave a legacy and instill knowledge that's going to stay with them when you're not there to be there in their ear.
But I agree with that. You got to realize too, there's a percentage of black people that do that. And then you know what happens?
We gotta have conversations like these.
We gotta keep
we gotta keep that. Of course, you gotta keep this.
So the word can spread, and somebody might not even say it. He sleep. He probably gonna tell his daughter tomorrow what he heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't gotta.
It's in his subconscious.
You hear it?
We all receive it.
We dreaming about this.
We all hear it, and everybody don't hit. Like, everybody don't receive knowledge the same, or music, or anything the same. You hear music, you turn up. You know what I mean? Some people just listen, and they still feel the same way you feel about it. You know what I mean?
No, and here's the thing. And what I'm saying is that when I talk about the competitions, like I said, there's some families that do save that money. And then there's that one person that grows up broke with their father abandoned them and he had money and he helped his own children and they help home. So they grow up to be bitter against that one who had that father go against them. And that's what what we're doing a lot of times is that we are not equipping our own kids. And our kids is what's valuable.
Absolutely. The old, I don't mean to say it, but the old.
Because the money is something, you burn money is no value.
Blunt is on the floor.
What did I miss?
But as long as we live in here, you can't live without it.
No. I'm saying money is exactly what it is.
It's a tool, just like you said.
It's a tool. It's not anything more, not anything less. A lot of times
it's a tool. You worship a hammer.
Right. I mean, one thing that I said, like on a radio show that I did about resetting your money mindset, was basically how, biblically it says the love of money is the root to all evil. Some people say the lust of money, but I see it as actually the lack of money is what makes it the root to all evil, because everybody's fighting for it when they don't have it. That's what makes them want to shoot.
Why they purposely keep these areas poor.
Yeah,
exactly.
Even if we all had money, then it's still morals that you would be losing if you had money. If we all had money, we think we could buy everything, and we wouldn't.
It depends on the program. It depends on right.
So you gotta realize is
so
that
from spiritual to physical, what is the transition for us agreeing to come have this human experience and be in the middle of all of this, like right now, like, you know what I'm saying? We all created this moment being right here, right now. What is the like overall purpose? Because, you know,
I think the overall purpose really is for us to acknowledge that one, we're not alone, because most of us would be afraid to speak like this in front of other people if in some kind of way we weren't all in tune with one another to be able to comprehend what it is.
Right, and we all sit.
Yes.
You said it yesterday too. You said it yesterday, and I'm glad you had said it yesterday.
Yes.
Because one thing,
we're in a rush.
because yesterday I was talking about when you go through this enlightenment and this this transformation that you're going through, you feel alone. Because I said this family that I don't feel related to, and I don't have that. And then Takia, she's corrected. She said this is more your spiritual family, because
right,
even though you're not related physically, but on the spiritual level you're connecting, and that's really who
that's your family.
is.
It's a difference between somebody who's a blood relative and somebody who's your family. And your family.
Remember this world we talking about. Like,
everything is one at the end of the day.
You
So
physically change to people around you.
absolutely.
You have a glow, you have a different walk, a different talk, a different everything.
Really
so they looking at you like, yo, who
What does he think he is?
Like, because he's smiling, he happy, he's speaking knowledge, like, and he knows he's secure with himself. We've been taught to devalue each other
Yes.
in our color from day one. You're a slave. You're not a king and queen like you were in Africa when we found y'all. You're a slave. You're gonna.
But that's what we're gonna program you to believe.
Of course, this is what I'm saying.
So once you believe, that's the whole thing. Is that once they convince you to believe your word. If you think about this, right? Even like when I say, like, okay, white people are rich, and we automatically come up with this injustice or prejudiceness about white people or whatever the case may be. That whole thing really stems from because as we are in school and we go through history classes, they always make it seem like black people were less. But what if we never taught that? What if when we went to school in history class, they told us the truth that, you know what, blacks were queens and queens, and black people are always richer than white people. Our programming would be the complete opposite. Right. You know what I mean?
Gave everybody shit in one night. One night.
Yes.
Every kid, he know if you good or bad. So this white man know if you good or bad all year, so you better do something good.
That's like, when you think about it, it's like Santa Claus is God. How does God know everything? That's right. Right.
This white man know what you did every day, all day.
But peep this. They want you to think that God, like they know that when you place. Listen. They take this off again. My bad.
I'm gonna just turn it away from me. Go ahead, talk.
No, because they're talking.
Information is information. Right.
You gotta speak it.
Go ahead. That's the only way you're gonna help people is if you're not.
No, I'm gonna call you out for us.
That's the reason, yo.
That is the same programming that they're giving us to make us feel afraid to speak. Because you gotta realize, no, hold up. You gotta hold up.
You can't make a change.
Hold up.
That's why you have
Hold up.
They're gonna kill you.
Hold up.
Hold up.
They more powerful.
That's like Tupac.
Hold up.
They more powerful than we are.
Hold up.
They see you trying to make